The final observation I'd make in this section is in the United States, the incredible shift to part-time work. There are 28 million workers today in the United States who work part-time, some by choice, some because that's the only job they can get. Part-time work often means that you're working part-time for someone else, or you could be working for yourself as an independent contractor, a free agent, part-time on a project. And you may actually have several different clients. So you may be a full-time worker, but part-time with several different projects with different employers. So this world of how you define a job is also dramatically transforming. Just as the skills, which were so important for the last 30 years of knowledge workers, we've been building productivity tools for them for 30 years with personal computers, with collaborative systems, with the internet. Now we're starting to see that technology is moving to what many of us envisioned over 20 years ago called personal digital assistants, meaning that the technology with automated machine learning systems, cloud computing, mobile devices, unstructured data analytics, it's now possible that a lot of things that used to be done by humans can now be done by automated intelligent systems, where the computer becomes not just a tool for the knowledge worker, but it becomes an assistant to the adaptive innovator. And that opens up a whole new landscape of possibilities of the types of skills that are going to be needed in the future. So on the one hand, I'm incredibly optimistic that there's never been a better time to build a billion-dollar business. Never, in any industry, anywhere in the world, even though it would be naive to say that there aren't challenges and obstacles that are always going to be ones that people are going to have to navigate around or over or under in order to be successful. But at the same time, there is not a lot of safety in just standing still. If someone thinks that because they have a great job and they've loved their job and they've been doing it for a long time, that job's automatically going to be there, year after year after year, that isn't the world that I see. The world that I see is one that's in constant motion, that there are unexpected opportunities and unexpected consequences. These unintended consequences can come in and radically change an industry. It's a non-linear path where it doesn't happen when you predict it, but it happens where an inflection point of change happens, when you least expect it. So as you think about your work life, do you want to be an adaptive innovator and play a role where you can actually help determine what your opportunities are? Or do you want to be in a reactionary position and be a traditional middle manager where you are exposed in many cases to things that you have no control over? It's a choice that yours to make, but I'm an optimist, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a mentor. I believe in these things, and my goal with this learning series is to whet your curiosity, to get you thinking, to get you to realize that there are things that you can learn beyond the academic experience, that there are things you can learn from the success stories of people who have done it. Not just the things that went well for them, but the challenges, the moments where they failed, how they picked themselves back up when their back was up against the wall. So this video learning series is all about listening to people who have done it, who have been there, and they're still doing it. They're still out on the front lines. And it's what's motivated me my whole working career. I'm a builder. I'm not a manager, I build. I'm like the person who is a contractor hired to build a building. I like to build it. I don't want to run it when it's already up. I want to build it. And so this series is focused on people who want to play a vital role in building transformative businesses, billion-dollar businesses, in a landscape of change that is globally changing everything that we've known in the world, and it is even redefining economies, redefining our model of middle class from things that aren't sustainable to things that can be affordable. It's changing the future of millennials' opportunity, and it's actually, many of them are going to be the early change agents, the early adaptive innovators who are going to be setting the examples for the rest of us. Usually we look to the older people as the example model of here's what I want to aspire to. Ironically, we're in an era where we're looking at the younger people who are creating the models that we aspire to. It's an exciting time and it's a challenging time.